guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you for joining me for another video. If you're probably wondering what's going on with my eyes, nothing. I actually just took off my eyelash extensions, so that's looking a bit crazy, but welcome to this video. I am so excited to film this for you guys. I've had so many questions on my Instagram. I've had in general so many questions about this topic that I'm so excited to share with you about. So today we're going to be talking about all things at home laser hair removal. Now, like I said, I've had so many questions on this. I'm going to be showing you a device that I've been using currently for my facial hair. Going into a store, going into a shop, in a salon and getting laser hair removal like that, it can be thousands of pounds sometimes. However, this little kit right here that I've got, so much more affordable than in-store laser, and it does the exact same thing, and plus you can do it when you want. You can incorporate into your beauty routine and all of that good stuff. So you want to see what my thoughts are on at home laser hair removal, then please keep on watching. So the device we're going to be talking about today is the Lazy Skin IPL hair removal. Now, I've seen this all over social media. I've always wanted to try out an at-home laser hair removal. I have tried, like I said, laser hair removal in store, and to be honest, the prices are absolutely ridiculous. But when I saw this, and when they kindly asked me to collab with them on a sponsored post, and this, by the way, this video is sponsored. This is an ad. I will be talking to you guys. I will give you my thoughts, but like I just wanted to say, all my opinions are my own. Some information with you that I know about and that I have found with using this. This is the Lazy Skin IPL hair removal kit. This is an at-home laser hair treatment, which I was all for, because who can be bothered to pay thousands of pounds to go to a store to get laser done? Open the box. I'm just going to unbox it. Mine I took out, yeah, but this is what the kit comes with. So it does come with a power supply, and it comes with a at-home manual. And may I just say quickly, this is probably the most informative but easily to understand formula, like manual, I've ever come across. So you do get all the information that you need to know throughout all of these manual. Honestly, there is absolutely nothing that is left out of this manual, which is absolutely amazing. Like literally nothing. I read this thoroughly, and I knew from straight away when I read it, I was okay, I knew what I was doing, all of that. And then of course you have the actual Lazy Skin device, which is right here. I like this one. This one's quite cute. I know they think they do this in different colours. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, so this is the Lazy Skin IPL device. I am going to be showing you how I use it. I am on my second to last session. The laser hair removal device is safe and effective. I will say that I've tried that myself. I would not promote anything to you guys that isn't safe, that isn't effective, that if it wasn't any good, I wouldn't show you it. However, this bad boy right here is doing the trick for my facial hair. Now, you can use this on multiple areas. I will read out the areas now on the little pamphlet. You can use this on the armpit area, the arm area, the leg area, around the mouth and the face, which is amazing. I have already had my armpits and legs done, so obviously I can't really show you that. I am going to be hopefully in the future be doing my arms. I haven't done my arms yet, but right now I wanted to mainly focus on the face. I think face for me is one of the main things that I'm so fed up with shaving my facial hair a lot of the time. I like to dermaplane. Please don't get it confused. Shaving and dermaplaning is two different things. I love to shave I love to dermaplane, which I'll still be doing regardless of if I have hair or not. But shaving, I just get so much facial hair and I'm sick of it, but not anymore. I'm on my second to last session, and may I say, my hair is barely growing back. How this works is you do plug the power supply into it, and I'm gonna just show this to you and turn it on. Okay, so it is plugged in, and as you can see, there is a green light flashing right here, which is the on button. So I will say, depending on the area that you are applying the laser hair removal to, and also your skin color, this does come with intensity. So you have level 1 being the minimum power setting, and at level 5, which is the maximum power setting. And like I said, you will use the power settings depending on what area and what skin tone, and also what hair color you are. So for me, I am doing around my face and around my mouth. My skin tone is around a light brown shade, so I'm just using the guidelines here. I will use this level 1 to 2, which is the minimum to sort of like in the middle nearly power, which is absolutely fine. Like I said, I use the intensity level 1 to 2 depending on, because I'm doing my face. If I was to do anywhere else in my body, it'd probably be different. So what you do is you just turn it on, and you can see, you can hear it go on now. and you can see this button here is the intensity level. On the actual grid, it will give you the information on the intensity levels, which is absolutely fantastic. So depending on what level and area you're doing, you can change these by just clicking the power button. By clicking the power button, you can change the intensities, and then you can just obviously just go back down, etc. So yeah. This for me does not take long at all. It can take about 3 minutes, if that. I like to mainly focus around my moustache area and my chin and my sideburn area, just because those are the areas that I have quite a lot of hair that is visible to the eye. And I just say, this is so not painful. I was always worried, and I'd always seen from other people, that laser hair removal can be quite painful. It can feel like a hot elastic band thickening against the skin. Yeah, this was not painful whatsoever. I was really shocked at that. I did think it was going to be painful, especially on the face, because you have a lot of nerve endings around these areas. This was not painful at all, and I will show you. It does make you jump sometimes because of the light. When the light does touch your skin, and when you put it against your skin, you have to actually put it right up to your skin so that the light can really hit the skin. Every time it flashes, I go, oh, because I'm worried that it's going to hurt, but it doesn't. It's one of those, because the light is so near your face, that you are just jumpy because of, yeah. But obviously you do not want to look into this light. Please do not look into the light, because it can actually damage your eyes. Reason why I love it, and reason why I say it's not painful, is I just love to introduce this. I love using it in my beauty routine. So for example, how I would introduce it into my beauty routine is the days that I'm shaving my face, or not the days that I'm shaving my face, so weekly, what I would do is I'd do my usual like skincare routine, whether it's like I cleanse, I then exfoliate, I then will then go and shave with like just a usual facial razor, not like a normal razor. You want a facial razor like these. I just use a facial razor, and I'll just go along my areas that I need shaving. I've done this yesterday evening just because I needed to get rid of the hair, just so for today. But I'll just show you. I just go into those areas and just shave them, and particularly around my mouth area. Just go in those areas, and you just want to go ahead and shave. Then go in with the machine, and this would take maybe 2 or 3 minutes, if that. And then I would of course mask and do the rest of my routine. I would advise, for me personally, I like to use aloe vera, just in case some of you guys are a little bit irritable by it and you're a little bit worried that you don't want it to be irritation and whatnot. Even though I have not experienced that at all, it's always nice to go with a little bit of aloe vera gel if you have that at home, especially if you're using a different area, for example your legs or your armpits, and you're just a bit worried that you're going to feel irritation, which I have not. I just want to say that. Just go with a little bit of aloe vera. But if you're on the face, I have had no issues whatsoever. I have really enjoyed using this. The fact that it's so quick, and I'm not having to worry like a week later I'm not looking and I've got like a whole beard forming. It's not at all. I've barely had any growth back, which is amazing. Probably the main reason why I like it, because you can incorporate it into your beauty routine. If you have a skincare routine, or if you're generally just one day and you're like weekly, oh, I want to pamper myself, do a little bit of hair laser removal. Of course you can, like I said, I really want to highlight that before you use this, you need to shave, wax, you need to get rid of the hair that is on your face. You want to incorporate this into a good weekly sessions. You need to keep it consistent for best results, to be honest. Like, I know a lot of people that have had laser hair removal and they're just not consistent with it, and it just messes up their regrowth phase and all of that. I would just advise to you guys that you just make sure that you're consistent with it, as I am. I use it either weekly or I use it once every 2 weeks, depending on what it says here in the manual. Please read this. This is so important. This is so helpful, and has educated me so much in what I need to do with my hair. It is recommended that you use this for 12 weeks minimum, just to get the best result. I would 100% recommend, don't just do it for 1 week and then not do it for another 4 weeks and then do it again, because you're not going to get the maximum result. So you need a 12 course, you need 12 sessions minimum. Also, like I said, reading the manual, it depends on where your area you're doing, how often you should do it, etc. So what I'm now going to do is I am going to zoom you in and show you guys how I actually use this laser hair treatment. So like I said, this is the machine right here. It is obviously plugged in. I'm just going to turn it on. I'm going to turn it to level 2, which is this guy right here. I'm on level 2 for my face. So I am going to be using a mirror just so I can see a little bit better what I'm doing. So what I am just going to do is, you don't want to look at the light. I'm going to place, obviously, this right here is the button that you press to shoot the light. So even if it's next to my face right now, it's not doing anything. So what I am going to do is, I'm just going to start off. I will say I'm going to avoid these areas where my spots are, just because you don't want to irritate them. If you have any open wounds or broken skin, please avoid those particular areas. So if you have like a little cut on your face, please avoid putting the laser against that area, because it can irritate it, damage the skin, etc. Next to my face as so, and I'm just going to press the button. And it feels a little bit warm. It feels a little bit warm. It might at first be like, oh, jumpy, but it's like a warm sensation rather than, it's not painful at all. Please try to not look at the light as you're doing it. I'm being quiet just because I'm concentrating, but you can see there is absolutely, I'm not in pain. There's nothing wrong. Now I'm going to do up here, which is my tash line. It's not close enough to the skin and you press the button and it doesn't flash. It's because obviously it's not close enough to your skin. Yeah, around my tash area it is a little bit hotter, so please be aware. Don't be like, oh, it doesn't hurt in any way, shape or form. It just is a little bit hotter in those areas just because you've got more nerve endings around there. So then of course I'm just going to go around the rest of my face. Be careful about going around your eyebrows, but it works perfectly around there in my opinion, because I tend to get quite a few, get hair around my eyebrows at the top, gets really messy and I get fed up just shave or pluck. But since using this I've not had to as much. So that is all done. It is literally that quick. I did go over a few areas maybe once more just in case I've missed a certain area, but it was literally that quick. Like there was no faffing around. I've not had to like, I've literally just plugged it in, done it, finished. I can now move on if I'm doing a bit more in my skincare routine. So it's that, literally that quick. I do this once every 2 weeks in my personal opinion, just to make sure that I'm getting the best results. I am on my second to last session, so now I've got one more session after this. I've barely had any regrowth. It has not caused any marks or irritation on my skin. I have just had a hormonal session on my lady day, so I have broken out a little bit, but other than that it's not caused any breakage in the skin. It's not irritated my skin. It's not caused any pigmentation issues whatsoever. My skin is looking pretty smooth, pretty healthy, hair free, which is what I'm all about. Obviously I'm still going to dermaplane, because dermaplane hasn't to do with dead skin cells rather than hair. I just want to clarify that, because some of you will be like, oh, but now I can't dermaplane. You still can, you just don't have hair on your face as much anymore. So yeah, this is such a great at-home treatment, laser hair removal, that I just recommend to everyone out there. If you are struggling and you just don't feel like, I used to be so conscious of like my moustache, especially, don't get me wrong, like it's beautiful to have hair, women are beautiful having body hair, but for me personally it just really, sometimes at some points I used to see it, especially with my makeup, it used to really accentuate the hairs, and I was like, no, I don't want this. And now I have this guy. So yeah, I do keep hair on other parts of my body, but I don't want it around my facial area. Of course, you don't have to do the whole of your face. You can just, if you've got problems with your tash, or if you've got problems with this area like I do, this area was mainly my biggest issue, then of course just go with that area. And of course you can keep it at home. It lasts for so long. You just need to plug it into a power supply. If one day you'd be like, oh, I'm fed up of shaving my armpits, bam. Fed up of shaving your legs, bam. I do also use this on my bikini line, and it's worked amazingly. This is available at lazyskin.co.uk. You can follow their Instagram, which is at lazyskinofficial, which I will have up for you here. That is just their Instagram right there. I'll have their links in the bio also. I have already done a Instagram video, so if you want to check that out in a little bit more detail to see where exactly I've placed it and how I do it and incorporate it into my routine, then head over there. That will be in my that would be in the description. Please let me know if you have any more questions. I would love to inform you guys and whatnot. Of course, I will give you a link to where you can actually purchase the device. I would 100% recommend this, not just because it's an ad. It's a great device. I've had so many questions of people that have said to me, I really want to get Lazer in store. Do I? I'm like, no. Do it at home, like, and it's so much more affordable, and I am in love with it. I'm literally in love with it. Like, the fact that I'm hair free now on my face, it's just great, really, because now I'm just able to just get up in the morning, not have to worry about constantly and I'm sorted. So yeah, like I said, if you have any more questions, please feel free to comment in the description. Thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoy the product if you do get it yourself, because I'm here sitting rocking using it, loving it. And so yeah, I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I shall see you in my next one. Bye.